Miss P on TV.
Woo! Are we in this thing? Are we good? Yes, we are. Okay. I have not sat over here in so long. Oh my goodness. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope you are doing fantastic, darling. I am doing great. Make sure to go ahead and thumbs up this video. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow your girl on social media at MissTP90 and turn those notifications on. This way you know when another video is live. And this one is love and hip hop. We're going to get into it in a few minutes. I have a couple of announcements. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I know I've been away from the love and hip hop reviews for a minute. A lot of y'all have been like, Miss P, what's going on? Well, what happened was, y'all know I'm in school, right? So finals came around and honey, I had to shut everything down, okay? So that I could focus. And then after that, my brain was like applesauce. So I really needed to get my life together. But I have been watching Love and Hip Hop, keeping abreast of everything. And honey, I had to talk about this episode. Woo! This one was a lot. Big shout out to KillaMeech. I need y'all to check him out over on Spotify. The music is crazy. Better Days is my jam. Y'all need to check that one out. My Way is another favorite of mine, and also Tap Out. Those are like my top 3. I need y'all to head over to Spotify. I've already favorited those. They're in my queue, in my playlist. Check them out. I love brand new artists, people that are getting their foot in the door, doing what they enjoy doing, and I just love listening to new people. I think it's great because, you know, everybody and their mama be sounding alike these days, and it's time for new talent. And the music is dope. It sounds really good, and due to copyright, you know, I'm not going to play it throughout this video, but y'all just need to head over to Spotify, iTunes. I'm going to put his information down below, and big shout out to KillaMeech, Dimitri. Shout out to you. I wish you all the success in the world, and I think it's awesome what you're doing, and just keep doing it. You're really talented, and I think it's great. I'm enjoying your message. I see what you're doing, and that's the type of music and energy that we need, is moving forward, doing the best that you can, because that's all we're trying to do out here. But I think your music is great. Keep doing what you're doing, and shout out to Dimitri for being one of my first sponsors, and he did not know this, but being one of my first sponsors for the Peace, Love, and All That Good Stuff project. We are back. I'm super excited about it. For those of you who don't know, I've been using Peace, Love, and All That Good Stuff as like my outro, my tagline forever since I've been on YouTube, and I wanted to turn it into a project. My first project for this summer going into the fall is I want to give back to the schools in my community. There's so many kids who, first of all, don't have food whenever they go to school. There's so many kids who don't even have the essentials whenever they go to school, and there's so many teachers out here who don't have the essentials for their classroom. Peace, Love, and All That Good Stuff. Number 1 project is a back to school project. Number 1, I want to sponsor a classroom for the semester. I think that would be amazing to do. Also, backpacks for kids. I'm really excited about this. First of all, I love me some backpacks, honey. And I feel as though we can just stuff backpacks with amazingness and the essentials that kids need, and just giving back during open house. I think that would be really cool and really awesome. And the last thing that I want to do, I'm excited for this, is going back to universities when kids are moving in, because a lot of times kids do not have the essentials that they need. At the end of the day, kids need support, and they need as much help as possible. I have an email down below for the Peace, Love, and All That Good Stuff project. And also, if you would like to donate to the Peace, Love, and All That Good Stuff project for the back to school project, the email is down below. I'd really appreciate it. I'm really excited about it, and I'm actually starting this month with some amazingness. So stay tuned. I'll have a lot of things going on for the channel, and a lot of different things that I'll be doing to raise awareness and raise funds, and to have donations for this Peace, Love, and All That Good Stuff project. Big old shout outs to Dimitri for being my first sponsor. I really appreciate it. So yeah, if you have any music, you have anything you want me to check out, you want to be a sponsor of a video, or you would like to, you would like to donate, the information is going to be down below. If you want even more information, just send me an email. I can't wait to keep you guys updated on the Peace, Love, and All That Good Stuff project. So yeah, thank you for listening to my super long intro. Let's go ahead and get into this love and hip hop review. We pick up in Trinidad with Pooh calling Tokyo a diabetes ass bitch. First of all, man, how do you know Tokyo got diabetes? Like, Pooh, you hitting under the belt with all this stuff. You got the Pampers, the Depends, the baby wipes, the shitty ass sheets. You have a lot going on, Pooh Bear. Oh my God, I could not. I feel just like Shekinah Joe. Like, y'all are too damn old to be doing this back and forth. Like, why in the world are you on this beautiful soil doing all this? Too much. But I have to say, that was funny as hell last episode. That was funny as hell when she took them the pins out of that. Woo! I was hollering. Mimi ass talking about, we had a whole conversation about this, Pooh Bear. You brought the shitty ass sheets and the diapers. I was like, girl, you know good and damn well you helped her pack that shit. Ain't no way you thought she was gonna come here all kumbaya. No, hell no. You know Pooh was up to no good. Pooh, stop. Hopefully on this reunion, honey, we get some answers, because this back and forth, these shenanigans, I'm gonna talk about it in a few minutes what Carly was trying to say. We gonna get there. Matter of fact, let's keep going. And sidebar, where the hell did you keep them shitty ass sheets? I hope you had those in a plastic bag, because the way she just threw them shits, no pun intended, I was like, where the hell did you get them shitty ass sheets from? Like, why are you keeping that? I just took a nice little picture and then put an arrow like Carly's shitty ass sheets. You wouldn't have caught me rolling with those on the plate. Hell no. And I'm rolling the whole time. I wanted with Carly. I just wanted y'all to see my country. And they all looking at her like, quit deflecting. Them shitty ass sheets is yours. Speaking of the shit, Stevie and Hiram are going to a nice little talent scouting. I thought that was such a random scene. Like, they're just sitting there. I thought they were going to order some wings. It looked like a little comedy show. It was a lot going on. And I was a little like, what? So Akbar is up there performing. Sierra's there. I was like, this is random. So Akbar is having a meeting with Hiram and Stevie. And here comes Sierra. She's like, hey, what up, bitch? How you doing, Stevie? Hiram, I ain't seen you in a long time. You know what? I need to talk to you about Pooh, because you remember when she went to my birthday party or whatever, and Stevie was like, hold the hell up. What the hell are we talking about? Why are we bringing this up? She was like, and sidebar, you know my good friend Scrap, like, why you wasn't there for him? I was like, first of all, Sierra, boo, stage left. Why the hell are you talking? Why are you over here right now? I was a little confused. Out of pocket. And this was Akbar's little meeting. I'm confused. Did they even have a meeting? I don't know. I was just really disturbed. I don't know. Sierra, wrong place, wrong timing. Akbar, you the last one to tell somebody they need to pipe down, but still totally understand. But when that whole scene, I was a little like, and both Hiram and Stevie looking like, what's wrong with her? Okay, y'all are not out of the dark. We're back in Trinidad. Carly is going to see her family. Carly has 8,000 family members. They're at this mansion thing. Go ahead, auntie, okay? Carly talks to Mimi. Mimi had to tell her she did not know about the diapers. I did not know. I was like, okay, girl, you didn't know about the diapers. Ooh, so the dudes are talking, right? And Applehead, damn, what do I call Kurt? Flathead ass told the dudes that he didn't tell Rashida that Jasmine has his number, because he just blowing up. He like, oh my God, paragraphs. I'm like, Kirk, you just got out of the doghouse. I'm so disturbed as to why you couldn't just tell her that. Like, I'm a little disturbed. That is your son. You are the pappy. Y'all do need to communicate. I am so glad that Kelsey I'm so glad that Kelsey a couple episodes back was like, Daddy, I am not gonna be the middleman anymore. I thought that was wonderful, girl. Your balls dropped and you said, hell no, that is not my baby. That is my brother, okay? I can pick him up every now and then to take him to Sweet Frog, but I ain't got to do that shit. You don't. But Adam's apple, you need to tell Rashida. We back with Carly family, and Carly family's talking about they don't like Jock. We can't stand Jock. And Kendra sitting right there. She's like, hold the hell up. I need some space. I need some air. And I'm like, first of all, they don't know Mo. They were a little mad that Mo wasn't there. And I can totally understand that. You know, family. Once you tell family something about somebody you used to deal with, they balls to the wall. They are with you regardless. So I can totally understand that. And Mo, I guess he couldn't do no Mo. He couldn't come. But Mo is always missing in action. But anyway, that ain't my man. Rashida and Mimi want to talk to Pooh away from everybody else, because Pooh is actually on her final destination. Like, nobody else is with her on this trip. We get to the bottom of it. She just wanted to be messy. It's so crazy to be talking about this on camera. Like, it's like, what? Even when they say it on camera, all the cast members are like, shit. Like, it's so like, oh my God, it was just so casual. There's no resolve. She just wanted to be messy. I just want to get down to the shitty ass sheets. I just need to get down to that. Somebody needs to address this, okay? Because there's no resolve. And I'm so glad they started talking about the lightning cream. Baby, it's real. It's real. Any beauty supply you go in, just look around. They got a whole line of lightening creams, okay? It's ridiculous. Amy and Rashida go to Carly so they can mend everything. Out of nowhere, here comes Pooh. I'm like, Lord, you couldn't even give her a time. But hey, you need to talk about it. Let's talk. Everybody's like, what are we lying about? Carly was like, I just want her to be honest that I didn't sleep with nobody. I wasn't even with her or her husband. And I was like, first of all, why would somebody accuse you of sleeping with them and their husband? Half the time, it's the opposite. Like, say you work with us, like, Pooh is willingly like, she was with me and my man's. Like, who lies about that? And if you do, like, something is mentally off. And then Carly isn't making much sense. She starts talking about Mo. And then she says that all of this was before Mo. And Pooh was like, But then she had to backpedal and say, can you please, for my daughter's sake, okay, say that nothing happened, because it didn't. And I was like, huh? Oh. Everybody was like, Carly, what the, huh? Pooh said, you know what? If it makes you sleep better at night, I'll say what you need me to say. Actually, no, I'm not. I just need to sleep on it and get me some souvenirs, because you ain't making no sense. And of course, Carly was like, this is what I'm talking about. This is for my child. And I was like, no, it's not. How, your child is grown as hell. Like, I'm confused. It was like she was confessing, and then she came back around and said, but I didn't do that. We're back on the bus, and then we're talking about why did Pooh keep the shitty ass sheets, and she was like, hey, it was collateral. I needed to have something. I needed proof. We needed recipients, okay? She plays audio from Hiram, and Hiram talking about he a OG. You don't talk about what you used to do, and it was like, why are all of you recording Hiram, okay? This is too much. Scrap has a meeting with Stevie J, the good guy. And Stevie was like, yo, Sierra, your friend or whatnot, said you had a problem with me. And he was like, I do have a problem with you. I was like, ooh. Ultimately, I am on Scrap's side, Scrap De Leon's side with this one. You can't tell me that you're gonna do something and then you backpedal and you don't do it, especially if my freedom is on the line. And Stevie, we've seen this all of these seasons with him, including this current season, that Stevie is good for saying stuff, but then he doesn't follow through, or he like, I didn't say that, or she saw my beefcake, and we're gonna go on with that in a second. But Stevie, you too damn old too. You can't be doing this type of shit, especially when people's livelihood is on the line. Like, you can't do this. Thankfully, Stevie did apologize and was like, my bad, nephew. You know I love you. And Scrap was like, you know what? I'm turning over a new leaf, child. I love you too, dog. Oh my God. And I was like, tread lightly, sir. Just don't get him in the future to do anything else. How about that? We're gonna go back a little bit before the apologies and I love yous to the whole Tommy situation. And we saw this on the reunion. Basically, Stevie was like, nah, she pulled out the beefcake, but that was it. I was like, oh. Okay then, whatever. I'm gonna move on from that. I don't care with Tommy and the beefcake. It doesn't matter anymore. Scrap and the Bambi are talking. And basically, Scrap wants some tasty cake. And he also wants another baby. In that order. And the Bam was like, hold the hell up. I just pushed this one out. I'm trying to get my insides together. And you just wanna bop, bop. No ma'am. While they're talking, he's like, you know what? Kendra don't want no kids. I was like, Scrap, you know what? I always root for Scrap. But Scrap had to say this dumbass mess talking about you selfish. Sir, the minute you pop out a baby, okay? The minute your insides are all over the place, the minute your body's out of whack, then you can tell a woman that she's selfish for not wanting to pop out another baby after she just had one. I cannot stand it when people like to speak for women and what they do. Have several seats and be quiet. Thank you. Honey, Scrap ran at the opportunity to tell Jock that Kendra does not want no children. I was like, Scrap, why was that important for you to tell Jock at this current moment right here, right now? This whole time that Jock was trying to get it together, he even said, I feel sick. I don't know if it's a cigar or how sick to my stomach I feel right now. Scrap the whole time was like, well, y'all are just beautiful together. Like, y'all a power couple. I was like, Scrap, shut the hell up. It's time for Jam Nation. Never in my life have I been to a concert that starts starts at 2 in the morning and goes until the next day. Child, I would need a nap break. Like, oh my God. It looked lit as hell though. So everybody's having a good time. They're drinking. Turn up, turn up. Jock, we see him out of the corner of our eyes pouring water or any type of substance that is liquid onto Pooh's ass. I said, child, any other ass, not Pooh. Next thing I know, we hear from Kendra, Jaceel. She can say that, child. I mean, every time I look at Jock, I think of Jaceel. They end up going to a trailer so that she could tell him what is on her mind. Like, you don't be throwing liquid and shit on Pooh. This is, you perception. He sitting there like, okay. He drunk as hell. You don't want to have kids with me. She was like, what the hell? He was like, yeah. So now we even. And she was like, what the f. She ends up walking out of the trailer. I wanted to say, you knew good and damn well you wasn't gonna get through to Jaceel after he been drinking for 80 hours. Like, I don't know. It was wrong place, wrong timing for this whole episode. This episode was packed. It was packed full. It was a good one that I came back on this one. Down below in the comment section, I cannot wait to see your comments on this episode. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna bring the shout outs back on the next video, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you on the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.